Do you have people on your team that are constantly having issues managing their time, and would you like to be able to train them to be better at it? Well, watch this video and I'll give you some great tools to help people better manage their time. Hey, it's Jason Everett from the High Performance Salon Academy, where we give you tons of tools to help you better manage the profit for your salon, but also manage your own time, and more importantly, probably manage your employees' time, right? If you have people on your team, my guess is that some of them have been late at least once in the past. They've been late, they're running behind for their guests, whether they're any type of service provider. I have no doubt in my mind you have some people on your team that are worse at time management than others, and you have some people that are perfect, that never have any issues with time management, and they're your golden children. I totally get it. But what about those people that are constantly running 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes behind? Well, first of all, one of the most important things you can do is in your salon's code of honor, which we teach inside the academy, is put a rule in and define what being on time means. So let's start with number 1, okay? And by the way, you can do this by reading the book Code of Honor, written by a friend of mine named Blair Singer. I highly encourage you to use that tool and resource, or use us inside the academy to make sure that we can help you build a proper code of honor. But one of the things about defining on time that's really important is most people's definition of on time is a little bit different. So is it like I'm pulling in the parking lot, screeching tires, parking at the exact time I'm supposed to be there for my appointment? Or is it in the chair, ready to go with my scissors, clippers, I'm good to go and ready to cut that person's hair? Or what is being on time? Or is it in the break room and I'm ready for that guest to be there? What is on time for you? Where do you want them to be? Because if you don't define what being on time is, everybody can have a very different interpretation of what being on time is. So clarify, what does being on time mean? That might clear up a lot of the issues. The other thing you can do is for people who are constantly probably a little bit more than like 1 or 2 minutes behind, is they're constantly having issues about managing their time, is it probably means they're taking on too many of the wrong tasks. Like I can't change the amount of hours in the day, right? We all have 24 hours, we have the same amount of time, but an hour still lasts an hour, all those things. But how do you make sure that you prioritize the things in your life so you're actually doing more of what either makes you money or what you want to be doing, rather than the tasks that maybe somebody else could do or you don't want to do in the first place? So I'm a big fan of something called a time study. So if you organize your calendar on Google, like I do, I use Google Calendars for a lot of my things, they have an amazing tool that just is a color coding tool. And I'm a big fan of the red, yellow, green color coding process, just like a stoplight. Green means go, yellow means caution, and red means stop. So what you want to do is do a time study of your week. Log everything that you have, even if it's things like picking up your kids or doing laundry or whatever you're doing. Start logging in that week where you're spending your time. It could even be things like watching how much time you're prepping food during the week, like how much time you're spending cooking or cleaning up or whatever it is that you want to do. And you log all of those things inside your week. Then at the end of the week, you go back and you look, well, how much of that time is red? How much of it is green? How much of it is yellow? Because what you want to figure out is green is your productive time, the things you like to do and the things that make you money. Yellow is the things that you have to do, you'd rather not, but you need to do them. And red are the things that are like, you know what, I don't like doing those things, and it's not a good use of my time. And what you need to do with all the red things is figure out, well, maybe there's somebody else who can do the things that are in those red categories. Maybe you can pay somebody else to do them, or just eliminate them altogether. For example, watching television in the evening, you might go, well, that's green time, it makes me feel good, but it really might be red time because it's not productive use of your time. You get to decide on your own. But I heard this one time from a guy named Alex Hormozy, and I thought this was really powerful. He said, my biggest time-saving tip for you is to actually only eat out and never cook your own food. Now you might go, Jason, that's not healthy. Like, just look at this for a second. You'd be surprised the amount of time you spend cooking, eating, and cleaning up food on your own. And you might look at it a given day, you might spend between 1.5 to 3 hours every single day prepping and preparing and then cleaning up after making your own food. So just as a quick example that you could actually save time and get more time back by eating out, even for the money and cost saving difference, you've got to realize that for you, as you're training your staff or training anybody else, is where are you trying to save time, and a time study will help you do that. Maybe it's in preparing food. Maybe it's in doing your laundry. Maybe it's in not mowing your own lawn or cleaning your own house. And if you start training your staff on those areas that they can actually save their own time, what'll happen is they'll be better time managers at home, and then they'll be better time managers in the salon. If you like this video and you want more great tips like it, do me a favor and check out our free Profitable Salon Owner Facebook page. All you have to do is click to join, answer a few questions. You'll get in right away and get access to tons of other great videos. And also, we put a lot of videos on YouTube, so head over there, subscribe to our channel, and get notified by ringing the bell. Until then, have a great week.